What up, Army? We're just going to do a little bit of a discussion today, okay? First and foremost, I know my AC's on. You're probably going to hear it. I'm sorry. That shit's just going to have to deal with it. I was going to turn it off for this video, but it's really hot here, and I hope you guys can deal with the air and like the video. Also, I just got done playing some games, so the sleeve's still on. I didn't take it off. I didn't feel like taking it off because actually these are pretty comfortable. So again, it is what it is. So we're going to touch base on the glorious Model O today. A lot of hype around this mouse. A lot of people in my streams have been asking me 1,000 questions about this mouse. So I basically am going to throw a video up, talk over it, give you the specs on the mouse if you already don't know about it. Also, too, if you have this reserved, check your spam folders because they did send an email out saying that you're going to be able to actually purchase this on the 13th of the month. So I'm hoping by the 18th, 19th of the month, we're going to have it in our hands to actually get the first impressions of it. But here's where I'm going to get at before I cut to the video. If you have a Zowie FK1, same mouse. The dimensions are damn near the same thing. So it's going to be final mouse design on FK1 shell. So if you've ever tried an FK1 and you don't like the FK1, then that's not the mouse for you already. I can tell you that now. It's a done deal. It's a wrap. I'm hoping that it's going to be quality. I've had their mouse pads. I've got their keyboard coming. I've tried some of their products and they've all been super top-notch quality. I'm just hoping that they don't shit the bed with the new mouse because that's just going to give Final Mouse even more hype of how great they are. So I'm hoping that it does come out in its quality. What I'm going to touch base is just the different models. What, you know, mattes, the glossies, the specs that are in it, who I think it's good for. I think this is going to be a medium-sized hand mouse because, again, we're going to touch back to the FK1. It's not a small-handed mouse. So if you have small hands, you're going to be super disappointed with this mouse, I think. Medium to large hands, you're probably going to like it. And honestly, for me, I'm a palm grip. You guys know this. I'm probably going to dig it because I like the FK1 a lot. So that's probably going to be beneficial to me. I'm just trying to get as much information out to people before maybe they do buy one, get it, and go, oh shit, what I get myself into. So I'm going to jump into the video now with my voiceover on that, give you guys some pros and cons on that, and then when that's over, we'll jump back to the outro. So I'll see you in a second. So let's just jump right into it. Basically, this is going to be the different colors that they're going to have. They're going to have the matte white, of course, and you've got your little logos there. And I got to say, I usually don't like branding on a mouse, but this doesn't look too bad. We're looking at the, I believe the matte black is what I clicked on right there. I guess the logos and the printing is going to be the same on everything here. We're looking at the matte white right now. I got like I said, I got a matte black and a glossy white. So I'm not really sure the color feel or like how it's going to look in person. So I just got one of each. So here's where we're at. So we're going to be at 67 grams on the matte model, and we're going to be at 68 grams on the glossy model. So it says it's going to be the thinnest or the lightest RGB mouse, which I guess is true. RGBs, I'm not really sure how much weight that's going to add to it, but we're going to see about that weight. It's got the honeycomb shell, which Final Mouse has. It's the key to achieving a feather light weight while maintaining its ultra durable strength. Strength's going to be one of those things where we're going to see. I don't know how well it's going to work, but hopefully it competes with Final Mouse, does what it's supposed to do. Here's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in the cable because we've seen Final Mouse's cable. Now, I zoomed in as much as I could here. I'm not 100% sure about this cable. I'm hoping that it's up to at least the standards of what the Final Mouse was. I was hoping for maybe a little bit better than what the Final Mouse cable was, but I'm thinking because of just the way that it gets regulated by the government, they're going to have to put some of that shielding in there. So it says it's going to be, you know, ultra flexible. They're ascended cord. We're just going to have to wait and see when that comes out. Here's one of the coolest things that I think they did. They basically put the G-skates on there. So basically it's like having hyperglides on there without buying hyperglides. They look really nice. They look smoothed off. If you look at the picture here, it's not like sharp and jagged like the Final Mouse did. So hopefully that's a little smoother for us. Obviously they're going to have the Dpi indicator on the bottom. It looks like the switch is going to be actually on the bottom for it too. You're going to be rocking the 3360 sensor. It's going to have 1,000 polling rate, which is, you know, 500 on the Final Mouse. So that's going to be a big difference there. We kind of already seen the colors. They're going to be you know, a matte white, matte black, glossy white. I think they're going to be different for different people. We're just, again, going to have to wait and see on that. Now, here's one thing that I'm curious on. I wonder if their glossy is going to feel like the Zowie. I don't like glossy mice, but I did like the RGB on the glossy white better, so that's why I got that. Now dimensions, it's basically going to be an FK1, guys. So if you look at this video that I'm posting here and I'm showing you guys the stuff, if you literally go look at an FK1, it's damn near the same dimensions. So if an FK1's not familiar to you, you're not going to like the mouse. I'm just telling you guys now in advance before you get hyped up about it. It's literally the same dimensions as an FK1 with holes in it. Pretty generic stuff here, 20 million clicks. We'll see if you get 20 million clicks. Who knows? I'm sure you will. They're going to have the software on there where you can go in and customize the RGB. Now, they did already say, too, that you can actually adjust the RGB from the mouse itself, but it looks to be super complicated if you do it that way. So we're just going to go there. Some quick specs on it. It does use the Omron switches, which are really nice switches. 50 grams to basically do the acceleration. That's not bad. 1 gram difference in the weight between the glossy and the matte. 1,000 polling rate. Liftoff distance is 0.7, so that's really good. You've got their version of a paracord. It's going to use the 2.0 connector, 6.5 foot cable. The G skates look phenomenal, so I'm liking that. There again, DPI buttons on the bottom. So you're going to go 400, 800, 16, 3200 for the DPI settings. And it does look like you can remap it, which is actually pretty nice. I mean, it looks great. I mean, and look at the prices. The matte models are $50. Glossy models are $60. I'm guessing that finish is going to cost a little bit more, but it's available worldwide, and I think everybody's going to like it. And we are done, guys. So hopefully that helped you in some form or fashion about the glorious Model O. I was as thorough as possible without taking too much of your time on that. I just wanted to go over the quick hitters with people, let them know right off the bat if this is something they should even be considering. I am hoping to God that it is a quality mouse. My most intriguing two things about this is going to be the cord. I'm hoping it's a little better than finalmouse, but again, because they actually have to sell it to someone publicly, I think they're still going to have to put the shielding in there. I think you're going to get probably the same quality as what the Air 58 cord has. The second thing was cool was the mouse feet. Instead of them being jagged like they are on the finalmouse, they're actually rounded off, so you're not going to get, I don't think, any issues with pads or tearing or anything like that. I think the pads look fantastic. My biggest takeaway of the mouse was the actual mouse feet. I don't necessarily think they needed to do RGB. I think maybe that was just a gimmick for the lighting, but it looks cool. From what I've seen, it looks okay, and if it's only 3 or 4 grams off, that's fine to me. Now, I think it's going to be about the same weight as what the Phantom was, because if you look at the Phantom, I think those were like 67, 69 grams. So it's still going to be a very light mouse, and that's like my target weight, okay? The Air 58, to me personally, was just almost too light, and you over-aimed with it. The Phantom was one of my favorite. I think the Phantom is probably the best finalmouse that they've ever released as far as like the way it looks, the way it performed, the overall just build quality. That was their best mouse. And it's about the same weight. And they put it in FK1 factor. So for me, it's got a lot of good things that I'm looking for. The feet, it's already got the paracord on it. FK1 style, it's got the honeycombed, which I like. And it's about the perfect weight for me. Around a 65 to a 75 gram mouse is where I like to be. You still got a little bit of weight to make your precise movements. I am hoping in some way that this helps somebody answer a question that they were thinking about with the not the finalmouse, holy shit, with the Glorious O. If this helped you in any way, leave a comment and let me know. Also, like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications on, and we are fucking climbing to 1,000 boys. We are so close to 1,000. And I look every day, and I'm humbled every day when I check the stats, and I'm like, oh my God, I just gained another 5, I gained another 5. Like, we're gaining like 20, 25, 30 every day. And at this rate, guys, who knows where it's going to go, and hopefully I just keep putting content out that you guys enjoy. I don't want to ramble too much on this. That was all I had for you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. We try to live stream every night. Probably not going to do one tonight because I'm just relaxing, dude. I'm off tomorrow, so we'll probably have one tomorrow. But let me know if you have any videos you guys want to see, and are you getting the Model O? If you are you getting glossy, are you getting matte, and why? Let me know. Let's talk it up, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace. Have a good night.